Okay, yep. Right then folks, we're on another little byway, so welcome back to the channel, and I hope you enjoy this little ride that I'm going to do, this little video. It's on the new trail that I found recently that's been recommended to me. I'm told it's not too difficult. I'm probably graded at something like a 2 in either direction. And if you stick with the video to the end, I shall include in it details or a little clue in the video as to where it is. And I hope you enjoy it. So I've genuinely never been on here before. Totally different to last week's video that I put out when I went up that muddy hill down in Darleydale. That isn't too bad, but by all accounts, when you get to the top up here, there's some wonderful views. Probably won't be today because there's quite a bit of low cloud, but we'll see what we find when we get there. So I gather from what I'm told it's about 5, maybe 5.5 miles long, this. It's very exposed. But I like riding trails like this. I've certainly come on a fair way from when I first started. I'm a lot more confident than I used to be. And that's literally just been gained with, obviously, experience. Now, in true Yorkshire fashion, it started to rain, but hopefully that will pass. But knowing my luck, it won't. So a bit more rocky here. Try and keep the momentum going. And we come to a bit of a road. I've no idea what road this is. So still trying to focus looking ahead, because initially I think it's an automatic response that you want to look down, but by doing that obviously you're making life harder for yourself. What have we got here? Well, you can see there's been a 4x4 or something similar up here. I do believe I even got a bit airborne there. Oh, well, that was quite exhilarating. Need a bit of a breather. Right, let's carry on. And back up on the pegs. So like stones like this here that I'm on currently, initially when I did Salter Fell, I was struggling with these because I was tempted to slow down and sit down, and that's probably the worst two things that you can do. So here I'm only doing about 25 miles an hour, but I'm keeping the momentum going. So that's probably more beneficial than going faster, perhaps, who knows. But no, this isn't too bad at all. But yeah, totally different ride to the previous one, going up that hill in the mud. Okay, so I shouldn't have stopped there, but I did. Let's take it down to first. Yeah, so you definitely make it harder for yourself by slowing down or stopping. So I freaked out a bit there. So let's have a look. Quite slippery, those slabs, but I made it. And we're nearly at the top, possibly. Oh, what I meant to do as well was to record my tracks coming up here. Forgot to do that. I always forget to do that, to be fair. I've got a memory like a sieve. A memory like a sieve. Right, is that going to stay open? Yes, it is. Good. Oh, sniffling away here. Get the side stand off that stone. Oh, my legs are stiff. So yeah, I'll just get up to the summit up here and I'll stop, take the view in a bit. So I must be at the summit now. Let me just reposition the bike. I think it's that windy up here, it's likely to fall over. Let's put it a bit further to the right there, that should do it. This is one of these occasions when you do want your bike to lean a long way to the left. But yeah, what an awesome view. Look at that. Terrific. Right, let's get some photos taken of the bike. But I enjoyed that. That was a little bit more technical, I thought, in regards to the rocks than I've had previously. But so far, no dramas. I've come a reasonable way, I think, in my little journey to learn how to ride off-road. I know some people will watch these videos and they think that was pathetic, that was rubbish. But we all have to learn somewhere, don't we? And I'm doing my best. And I think as long as you do your best, then hopefully nobody will criticise that. Stay there, for God's sake. Right. Let's get some photos taken. So yeah, nearly considered going back down to Derbyshire. Just have another little ride around there. But I decided I'd come up here. And I'm certainly glad that I did. Right, they will do for now. Right, onwards and upwards. Yeah, I don't want to give it too much revs on these slabs because they're quite slippery. I don't really want the back end sliding out from under me. Thank you very much. But we can have some fun in these puddles at least. I'll keep hitting little patches of rain as I am doing now. Oh, I have to put my visor down. Hang on. Oh, that's better. No, it's not. Steaming up. I can't see what I'm doing now. Right, no, I'm just going to have to grin and bear it and get stung in the face by rain, and hopefully it'll ease off. It looks a bit brighter up ahead. Right, which gates are we using here? Big one up, little one. Let's go for the big one. Clean my gigs a bit so I can see. That's a bit better. That's on. And off we go again. So it looks like it starts dropping just down here. Yes, I would never have thought when I started getting into biking many years ago, from a long break that I had, that one day I would not go off-road bikes, because don't get me wrong, I mean I ride this still more on the road than I do off-road, but that I would rekindle an interest in off-road riding, because I've never really done it seriously. Not that this is particularly serious, this is just as a hobby level, I suppose, but I never thought I'd rekindle an interest in this type of riding, and it opens up so many more avenues to you because no, I mean, I know some people would take, you know, like your Honda Africa Twins, your GS's and that type of thing over terrain like this, but I'm not skillful enough to do that, so I wouldn't, and I'm not ashamed to say that. You know, I'm not the best of riders, but I'll have a crack at most things. I draw the line at track days though. That doesn't really interest me. I'm sure the thrill of racing around a track would be quite exhilarating, but I get, you know, this is enjoyable, and even in weather like this, you're learning so much about how your bike handles and what your capabilities and limitations of yourself are. So yeah, all good fun. All good fun. Right, what have we got? Oh yes, in fact I recognise now where I am. So through this final gate, God, that is windy. Very, very windy. But that was terrific fun. Absolutely, you know, fantastic fun. Right, where's my side stand? Can't see it. There it is. Oh, couldn't get my leg over then, so to speak. Right, is that worthy of another photograph? I think it probably is, you know. Stick them in there. So normally when I do these rides, I'll set up a second camera just to get some different perspective shots. And Roger, I know you like those shots, and I must admit I do too, but I kid you not, it's so windy up here. The little tripod that I use, it will just blow over. So regrettably on this occasion, with today's wind, I haven't been able to do that, but I've enjoyed this trail so much, and it is relatively easy. You need a little bit of care on it, but I've managed it okay, so I'll definitely come back up and do it again. Right, so let me just get the bike through here. There's one serious crosswind here. Oh, my glasses are so steamed up I can't even see. There we go. Side stands down. That's locked. So if you go straight on here, which I'm not going to do, it's a tarmac to a while, and then you can pick up another route which takes you back down in towards Hawes. But I gather from what I'm being told it's a lot more technical than what I've just come up. So what I'm going to do, bloody hell, wind nearly threw me off balance there. What I'm going to do is cut my losses at this point. I'm happy with what I've done. So I shall turn around here, and this sharp right turn in here, this also takes you back down to Hawes, but on a more direct route. So I'm going to leave the video running here, and then if you continue watching this, you'll see where this road comes out in Hawes, and then you should easily, from Google Maps or just local knowledge, if you're not already familiar with where I've just travelled, you should be able to identify or recognise the route I've just taken, and then you can come up and have a go yourself. But like everything, if you do it, just make sure the gates are shut behind you if they were closed when you find them, you know, when you approach them. Leave things as you find them. That's my motto. Can't even put my visor down. It's just steaming up. Oh, I've just dropped a bit there, and the wind hasn't half subsided. You see, again, just being courteous for locals, slow right down. I love the smell there from that barn. So we're finishing off here with a nice little country lane. In fact, it's just dawned on me that, assuming this place is open down here, the Wensleydale Cheese Factory, I can get another drink, get a nice hot chocolate, have a toilet break before I set off back home again. Yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking that in places, but as I said, my confidence has grown. I kept the pace going. I was looking more ahead, so more focused on where I needed to go or what was ahead of me, picking my best lines. So we've just gone through a sign that says Gayle, G-A-Y-L-E, and then we're dropping down here. So you should be able to pick that up from Google Maps. I will, I think though, just for clarity, I'll put a screenshot on from Google Maps. Right, so that's the Ford. So again, there's a ford there that you can go through and up the other side, but it's supposedly very, very slippery is the surface under the water, and it's on a bit of a slope, so not necessarily recommended for you to go over it, and I certainly won't be doing that today. Half a mile to Hawes. And there we go, up ahead, the Wensleydale Creamery Cheese Factory. So an alternative one, is it open? There's some cars in the car park. Yes, it's open. Yeah, so as I said, I'll put a screenshot on of where I am, the route I've just taken, but if that don't make any sense to you, then just Google the details for the Wensleydale Cheese Factory and you'll find it. Take a left out of their car park, follow it up the road, you go past the ford on your right hand side into a little area called Gale, and just follow basically my video as a reference and you'll see exactly where I've come out at. So I hope people have found that interesting. I certainly enjoyed doing that. So if you did stick to it, start again. If you did watch the video to the very end, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I shall catch up with you on the next video. Don't forget to consider subscribing if you've just come across my channel, and I'd appreciate it if you'd give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Okay folks, take care, and I'll catch up with you on the next video. Bye bye for now.